Hey everybody, I'm back after a long hiatus. I just wanted to give you all an update. First and foremost, I thank you all so much for watching my videos, for subscribing and commenting and liking the videos. It's really the reason that I wanted to make this video right now. First and foremost, to thank you, and second, just to provide an update now. It's been 4.5 months since we lost my daughter, Aurora Rae, and about 3.5 months since I returned to work. The reason for my hiatus, and some of you might be able to relate to this, about a month or two after I went back to work, things slowly got back to normal. And I hate to even throw this out there right now, this term, but I guess definitely a new normal after losing my daughter. But the day-to-day tasks and activities and problems to solve and struggles of work came back, and they really took over my focus. And I've seen this with, other dads I keep in contact with, other people in general who have suffered a child loss like this. I've seen the same thing happen where you go back to work and some of those bigger plans that you had to spread awareness of it sort of go on the back burner. And it was funny because I was reading a business book last night, a sales book, and the opening of the book was the author's personal story about how his world was rocked when his wife was diagnosed with cancer, and there was the fear of the loss of fertility. And I'm reading through his story, and it was like the perfect story. And, I know getting cancer, nothing to joke about, nothing perfect about that. But the way the author told the story was that my wife got cancer, and I realized from that day forward, every day is a gift, and my family's so important. So from that day on, I took my sales career seriously. I was able to ask my clients the hard questions, and my sales doubled. My wife beat cancer, and she even regained her fertility, and we had a miracle baby, happily ever after. And reading this as someone who has just gone through a personal tragedy, I started to feel bad. I started to get down on myself because after it happened, and I'm sure many of you can relate to me, I had a cause for the first time in my life. I wanted to raise awareness about it. The reason for these YouTube videos, I wanted to help people who were going through it. And here I am 4 short months later, and I've very much gone back to my old routine. Again, it's a new old routine. There's definitely still sadness and grief and missing my daughter in there. But for the most part, my life is starting to look very much like it did prior to losing my daughter back in September of 2021. It's right now February 2022 as I record this. And I was feeling down about myself after reading this, and after feeling down on myself for a few minutes, it inspired me to get back on the horse and start recording these videos again. So just to give you guys an update, I have recorded several videos that I just never got to editing and posting. It's just more lessons that I learned while I was going back to work, the struggles, how I overcame and solved some of those problems. So I'm making the pledge to you right now that I am going to start editing and uploading these videos on a regular basis so you guys can see more of that journey and share in those lessons with me. And just to round it out here for today's video, I just want to remind everybody, don't feel like you have to have had that perfect story where you learned a lesson and you made it your life's mission and you changed the world through starting an organization or spreading the word about stillbirth and baby loss. I just want to encourage you to not think that it has to be that perfect linear story, because it's not. And I'm talking from raw recent experience. It's very much ups and downs. And maybe if I'm telling the story 10 years from now, I hope that it does sound like this perfect linear story and this day changed my life and I wanted to help others and I spread the word out there and helped thousands of others who had to go through this horrible tragedy. But for right now, in the day in and the day out of it, there are ups and downs. There's sadness some days, there's feeling better other days, there's motivation to post these videos some days, and other days it seems like I'm just talking to myself. So I just hope that this will encourage some of you who might not think that they're sticking to those promises they made to themselves in the immediate aftermath after suffering your tragedy. I just want to let you know you're not alone, and it's something that we just have to keep working toward every day. So again, be on the lookout for more videos. I am going to start posting them on a weekly basis with some other topics covered as well. But again, thank you so much. Please subscribe so you get notified of the upcoming videos, and I will see you all soon.